Wake up, you're rotting in a cage you chose, chained by weakness, lulled by lies that power's a gift, a handout, a lottery ticket for the lucky. While you're scrolling, whining, and begging for scraps, some man's out there taking power, stacking cash, forging steel, claiming the throne you're too soft to even see. He's grinding, sacrificing, dominating with the same 24 hours you piss away on excuses and comfort. You think power's given? It's not. Power's a battlefield, and you're losing, badly. The world doesn't hand you a crown, it spits in your face and dares you to rise. I'm Andrew Tate, the top G, and I'm not here to stroke your ego or wipe your tears. I'm here to kick you into the arena, to show you that power isn't given, it's taken through blood, sweat, and an unbreakable will. This ain't a speech. It's a war cry, a torch to burn your cowardice, a command to seize power like a top G. Walk in because we're claiming a throne, and only the relentless rule. Power's a throne, not a favor. It's not handed out by bosses, governments, or fate. It's forged in the crucible of action, carved by sacrifice, claimed by those who dare to take it. Most men are slaves, groveling for permission, waiting for a pat on the head, thinking power's a reward for being nice. They're wrong. Power's a prize for the ruthless, the man who grinds when others sleep, fights when others kneel. The system wants you weak, obedient, chained to a life of paychecks and apologies. It feeds you lies. Stay humble, wait your turn, don't rock the boat, to keep you small, soft, and replaceable. The top cheat code says you want to wait for power. You snatch it. You don't beg for a seat. You build your own table. Take it. Or you're just another drone in a world that forgets you. Let's tear it open. Life's a war, not a waiting room. The system's rigged to keep you down, trained to crave approval, fear rejection, and worship safety. They gave you a screen and said, waste your life while real men rule. They told you ambition's selfish, strength's toxic, and power's for someone else. And you swallowed it. You're sitting there broke, weak, scrolling through a life you hate, wondering why you feel powerless. It's because you're letting the world define you. You weren't born to beg for raises, stress over bills, or live scared of criticism. You were built to conquer, to stack millions, to walk through any door and own it. But you're betraying that destiny every time you choose weakness over action. You're handing your power to the very system that laughs at your struggle. You're not just losing, you're surrendering. I fought on that battlefield. Don't think I was born with power dripping from my veins, a crown on my head, the world at my feet. I started from nothing, broke as hell, sleeping on a floor that smelled like despair. My dreams mocked, my will tested. I've tasted weakness. I'm too tired. It's too hard. I'll fail. I've seen men with more talent, better connections, easier paths, crumble because they waited for power to be given. That could have been them. Whining about unfair, chasing comfort, fading into nobody. But I didn't. I chose to take it. I suffered through gyms that broke my body, hustled through nights that burned my soul, defied every voice that said, stay small. I stacked millions because I took power, not because I asked for it. Every dollar, every scar, every throne's proof. Power isn't given. It's seized. That's the top G code. And I'm ramming it down your throat. Take power or weakness owns you. Weakness is your jailer. It's not just a bad day, it's surrender. It's the voice that says, don't try, stay safe, you're not enough. It's the system's leash, tightened by every lazy choice, every fear you obey, every excuse you accept. The world loves weak men, feeds them porn, junk food, and endless distractions to keep them docile, broke, and begging. But you're not here to beg. You're here to be a weapon, a king. A man who takes power and bends the world to his will. Weakness is a choice, and you're making it every time you hit snooze, skip the grind, or let I can't win. The system doesn't care about your dreams. It respects the man who takes what's his. Power's out there, but you've got to rip it from the hands of those who'd keep you small. Act, or you're already dead. Action's your warhammer. Weakness thrives when you sit still. Overthinking, scrolling, waiting for motivation. Action smashes it. It's the swing that breaks the chains, the fire that burns the lies. You don't need a perfect plan, just one step. Lift the weights, start the hustle, say no to the soft. I took power through action. Days that crushed my doubts, nights that forged my will, choices that built my empire. Every move was a rebellion against weakness, a brick in my fortress. Action isn't just doing, it's declaring war on the system, on fear, on the loser inside you. Move, and weakness bleeds. Disciplines your throne. Weakness loves chaos, lazy habits, soft choices, broken vows. Disciplines the steel that locks it out. It's the law that says, I take power no matter what. It's waking up when your body screams sleep. grinding when your mind begs for ease, fighting when the world says quit. Discipline isn't a trend, it's a crown. It's the vow you keep when distractions call, when fear bites, when weakness whispers rest. You think I love every rep, every deal, every dawn? Hell no! I love what it builds, millions, strength, a life I rule. Discipline's the throne where powers claim the blade that cuts through excuses. Build it or weakness buries you. Your mind's your arsenal. Weakness clouds it. Fear fogging your vision. Doubt poisoning your will. Lies chaining your soul. You've got to arm it. Feed it like a warrior. Books that strike like lightning. Ideas that burn like suns. Truths that stand like stone. Starve it of garbage. Gossip that dulls. Screens that numb. Excuses that bind. A disciplined mind doesn't waver. It conquers. It sees power where others see pain. Thrones where others see dirt. Train your thoughts to fight, and the world bends to your will. Time's your battlefield. Weakness wastes it. Hours lost to scrolling, days lost to tomorrow, years lost to I'm not ready. The weak think time's a gift, soft and endless. It's not. Time's a blade, sharp, finite, merciless. Discipline wields it, cuts the noise, forges the power, builds the empire. You don't have forever. I didn't. I've let weakness steal time, watched days vanish while I chased easy. But I woke up. I slashed the distractions. Games, social media, self-pity. I filled every second with war. Lifting, building, taking. Time's your weapon. Forge it into a throne or watch it cut you down. Your body's your proof. Weakness loves a soft body. Fat, tired, a walking excuse. You think power comes from a man who can't run a mile? You think thrones are claimed by a frame that quits? Wake up. Your body's the evidence of your fight. Train it like a beast. Lift until the ground shakes. Run until the wind begs mercy. Sweat until the gods take notice. Feed it like a machine. Clean, strong, built for war. Rest it like a weapon. Sharp, ready, lethal. A disciplined body doesn't just look powerful. It screams, I take what's mine. It's the billboard of your will. Forge it, or weakness keeps you small. Money's your trophy, not your chain. Weakness cries, I'm broke, it's unfair, I'll never make it. Bullshit. Money's not luck, it's logic. It's solving problems, delivering value, taking power through grind. I was broke, counting coins for bread. My mind screaming I'd never escape. I didn't listen. I took power, turned pain into profit, built businesses that spit millions, stopped begging for money, start seizing it, outwork the lazy, outthink the average, outgrind the weak. The top G code says money chases those who take power, but it kneels to those who stay relentless. Claim your trophy or stay broke. Your environment's your war room. Weakness thrives in chaos, toxic friends, messy spaces, weak habits. You can't take power in a dump. Be ruthless. Cut the leeches, people who drag you down. Habits that dull your fire, clutter that clouds your focus. Build a fortress. Surround yourself with warriors, spaces that spark hunger, systems that amplify your grind. If you can't find it, make it. Discipline's the flame that burns the weak away, the hammer that forges the strong. Shapes your world, or weakness shapes your cage. Failure's your forge. Weakness calls it defeat, cries about it, runs from it, lets it break them. Wrong. Failure's the fire that tempers your soul, the struggle that builds your power. I've failed. Fights that left me bloody, deals that turned to ash, dreams that shattered like glass. But I didn't hide. I took power, studied the loss, adjusted the plan, came back harder. Discipline turns failure into fuel, pain into strength. Don't fear the fall, fear the man too soft to rise. Fight through failure and power's yours. Pressure's your anvil. Weakness buckles under it, begs for escape, hides in excuses. You get harder. Discipline makes you steel. Unbroken, unshaken, eternal. I faced pressure that had crushed most men. Crowds chanting my defeat, bets stacked against me, the world waiting for me to fold. I didn't. I took power, turned pressure into strength, fear into fire. Pressure is not your enemy, it's your forward. Lean into it, grind through it, let it shape a power that shines. Your vision's your fire. Weakness dims it. Fear fogging the path, laziness erasing the goal. Without a vision, you're a drifter. Lost in a life you didn't choose. See your empire, clear, massive, alive. The millions you'll stack, the power you'll wield, the man you'll become. Hold it like a torch. Let it burn through the lies, but vision's nothing without discipline. The sweat to chase it, the blood to fight for it, the will to make it real. A dream without action is a lie. A dream with discipline is a throne. See it, grind for it, claim it. Obsession's your fuel. I'm not here because I'm balanced. I'm here because I'm obsessed. I'm consumed by a hunger to win, to build, to dominate. Weakness hates obsession, calls it crazy, tries to tame it. You unleash it. Find the vision that keeps you up at night, the goal that drives your every breath. Discipline channels that fire, focuses the heat, aims the blaze. Obsession without discipline is chaos. Discipline without obsession is empty. Together they forge power that shakes the earth. Burn and rise. Sacrifice is your price. Power isn't free. You want strength? Kill the weakness. Skip the junk food, ditch the late nights, embrace the grind. You want wealth? Kill the ease. Work while others sleep, risk while others hide, grind while others scroll. You want power? Kill the cowardice, silence the whining, crush the fears, bury the excuses. Sacrifice isn't loss, it's treasure. Weakness for thrones. Discipline's the blade that cuts the deal, the will that seals it. Pay it or stay small. But grind's your battlefield. It's where weakness dies and power is born. The weak hate it, chase hacks, beg for rest, cry for balance. They're cowards. The grind's the truth, the sweat that cleans your soul, the pain that sharpens your will, the fight that frees your fire. Discipline makes you love it, not for the hurt, but for the power. Every rep, every email, every late nights, a brick in your empire. Fight it, live it, win it. Power rises in the grind, weakness rots there. Confidence is your armor. It's not loud, it's solid. It's knowing you've faced the fire, taken power, built your throne. Discipline forges it. Every promise kept, every fear crushed, every empire claimed. It's the voice that says, I've seized my power and I'm not done. Confidence doesn't shout, it stands. It's the steel in your spine, the fire in your glare, the weight of your step. Discipline builds it and power wears it. Don't overthink. Weakness loves a cluttered mind. Spinning, stalling, drowning in what ifs. Discipline's clarity. Move, don't muse. You don't need every answer, just the next step. Trust your grind, your pain, your fire. The path shows up when you start walking. The empire grows when you start building. Overthinking's a trap. Discipline's your blade. Cut through and rise. Loyalty's your shield. Be loyal to your mission, your grind, your truth. In a world of fakes and quitters, loyalty's rare, hard, sharp, true. Stand by those who fight with you, but don't bleed for snakes. Discipline demands loyalty to your power. Say no to distractions, no to weakness, no to the system's lies. Stay true, and your empire stands tall. You're not here for likes. You're here to dominate. Weakness chases clout, empty, fleeting, pathetic. Discipline chases power, real, lasting, heavy. Respect beats applause, and respect's earned through action, through taking power, through building empires. Be the man who shifts the earth, not the one begging for attention. The weak will talk, the strong will rule. Freedom's your prize, not just money or time. Real freedom's living on your terms, head high, no chains. It's walking through life unbreakable, untamed, alive. But freedom's earned, not given. Discipline forges it through action, through focus, through a will that won't bend. You want freedom? Stop begging for it. Stop living like a slave. Grind, rise, reign. Your mind's your fortress. Guard it like a king. Feed it strength. Knowledge that hits like a hammer, wisdom that cuts like a blade, visions that burn like stars. Lock out the trash. Drama that dulls, lies that chain, weakness that steals. A disciplined mind's a stronghold, unshaken, eternal, yours. Think like a conqueror, and power bows to you. Purpose is your fire. No purpose and you're nothing, drifting, weak, lost. Purpose is what pulls you through the grind, what burns when weakness tempts. Find it. It doesn't have to save the world, it has to save you. Maybe it's millions, maybe it's legacy, maybe it's becoming the man you respect. Discipline fuels it, makes it roar, makes it power. Don't settle. Settling's death. It's the slow rot of your fire, the theft of your destiny. You're not here for okay, for average, for good enough. You're here to dominate. Mind, body, soul. Discipline demands you chase the top, bleed for it, live for it. Settling's for losers. You're built to win. Courage your spark. Discipline's the fuel that makes it ablaze. Courage isn't no fear. It's moving through fear, punching through doubt, standing when your body says run. Discipline builds it. Every choice, every fight, every power taken. Courage gets you to the throne. Discipline keeps you there. You're not a victim. The world can hit you, break you, spit on you, but it can't own you unless you let it. Victims wait for power, kings take it. Discipline's your weapon, your shield, your crown. It's the power to turn scars into stars, pain into strength. Stop crying about the fight, win it. Consistency's your rhythm. One day doesn't build power, one life does. It's showing up when it hurts, when it's quiet, when weakness begs you to quit. Discipline lives in the daily, every step, every choice, every win. You don't forge a throne in one strike. You forge it strike by strike. Keep moving, keep fighting, keep rising. But don't apologize for your fire. The world wants you tame, quiet, soft, average. Be a storm, be a blade. Be the man who carves power from chaos. Discipline fuels your heat, sharpens your edge, sings your truth. If your strength scares them, good. You're not here to fit in, you're here to stand out. Learn like you're dying. Knowledge is power, skills are weapons. The more you know, the stronger you take. Read like a warrior, books that hit hard, truths that cut deep. Study your losses, celebrate your wins, aim for the stars. Discipline demands a mind that grows, a power that expands. Stop learning and weakness wins. Keep growing and thrones rise. Risk your doorway. Thrones are on the other side. Past fear, past doubt, past the safety that chains you. Jump. Quit the job that kills you. Start the hustle that wakes you. Risk scary to the weak. It's oxygen to the strong. The biggest risk is staying small, living a life that's not yours. Don't let it happen. Lead, not with words, with action. Lead yourself first through fear, through chaos, through weaknesses, lies. Discipline's your compass, your strength, your fire. Then lead others. Show them the way. Push them to rise. Build a tribe of kings. Power follows those who take it, not those who wait. Be the man who moves mountains and the world moves with you. Perfection's a lie, discipline's the truth. The weak chase perfect. Perfect moments, it's a trap. Done beats dreamed. Started beats stalled. Discipline's real. Sweat, grind, power. Strength grows when you move, not when you wait. Act now, win now. Faith's your anchor. Believe in your grind, in your fight, in something bigger. Faith isn't weak, it's steel. It's what holds you when weakness tempts. When the world shakes, discipline feeds it. Every step, every win, every throne. Hold it tight, let it grow, and power shifts. You're not here to follow. You're here to rule, to break chains, to build empires, to carve your name in history. The world wants you small, obedient, average, weak. Smash it. Discipline's your hammer, your fire, your roar. Fight for your power, your throne, your life. Nobody gives you strength, you take it. Power's your birthright, not over others, over you. Power's discipline in action. Saying no to weakness, yes to the grind, always to greatness. It's knowing who you are and making it real. Power's earned, not given. Discipline, the forge, the flame, the crown. Own it, live it, rise with it. Doubt's your enemy. It whispers you're small, you're weak, you're nothing. Burn it. You're built for this, wired for power, made for thrones. Discipline proves it. Every choice, every fight, every power taken. Stop doubting your fire and start wielding it. Take and never look back. Love's your fuel. Love yourself enough to grind. Love your people enough to fight. Love your mission enough to bleed. Love's not soft, it's savage, it's discipline alive. Loyalty, sacrifice, fire. Love hard, love true, and let it build your power, not chain you to weakness. Seize your throne. Power isn't give and take. Take it. Discipline's your weapon. Use it. You're not here to stay weak, to live small, to die forgotten. Forge your will. Build your empire. Rise as a top G. Be ruthless. Be unbreakable. Be the man who takes power and rules the world he creates. This is Andrew Tate, the top G, signing off. Now go claim your crown.